Welcome everyone, we are building up to the final Grand Prix of the day. Senior X30 are about to make their way out onto the circuit. You'll see down the end they're just coming out the pre-grid. A familiar face will be out the front, the number 25 Callum Bradshaw. He was on the podium in Senior OTAC. Let's give him a round of applause. Senior X30 drivers make their way onto the circuit, being led out by Callum Bradshaw in the number 25. Alongside him on the front row, his Strawberry Racing teammate in the number 15, Aaron Walker. On row 2, the number 66, the privateer, Reggie Dewey, trying to win that GP plate. Alongside him, home race for Gus Lawrence, British Open champion. Bart Harrison in the number 77 is going to be on row 3, alongside Harry Platten, the reigning champion. Callum Bradshaw. So, you've had a race where you've had to go from dead last all the way to the front and got on the podium. This one should be a little bit more straightforward.
Yeah, straightforward is an easy word to say, but no, at least I haven't got about 35 cars to overtake this time. Yeah, see what we can do.
Have you calmed down after that last race?
Yeah, just about. Had a few waters and off we go.
Good luck. Best of luck for the race, Callum Bradshaw. Let's go alongside and speak to his teammate, Aaron Walker. Brilliant day so far for Strawberry Racing in Senior X30. Aaron, how are you feeling ahead of this one?
Yeah, all good. I'm confident going in, but you know, anything can happen. It's Kartmasters.
Yeah, and I mean, you can see around the circuit, this is the Senior X30 last race. It's the one everyone comes out to watch, isn't it? Does it make you a bit nervous when you set off on that warm-up lap?
No, not really, because you know it's a long race. Anything can happen, and you've just got to be confident with yourself to go in and win it.
Well, best of luck for it. We'll see if we see you at the end. Right, let's go and speak to the privateer, Reggie Dewey. Let's go and speak to him. We spoke to him last year. We're speaking to you again. Last year you were pole, one row back, but not a long way to make it to the front. You must be happy with how it's gone so far.
Yeah, I struggled at the start of the weekend, and yeah, again, I've put it to him this year, so all for the best, I guess.
Trying to, of course, you're running as a privateer, taking it to the big teams, doing a really good job.
Yeah, of course. No, I think the best man's going to win at the end of the day, like the best racer. So, yeah, let's have it, you know what I mean?
Let's have it, indeed. Absolutely love it. Let's speak to Gus Lawrence. We'll let him quickly... we'll come over here. Home race for you, Gus. Of course, racing for Paul Fletcher himself. I mean, you look around the grid, the amount of talent on this grid, absolutely fantastic, isn't it?
Yes, of course. Yeah, we've got a lot of champions here and stuff like that, so it's going to be a hard race no matter what, yeah.
You think you can get it? Think you can do it?
Yeah, we had a good chance last year. They're in a good starting spot, so yeah, we'll see how we go. See what happens in the race, see how it plans out.
I'm sure Paul will be watching as well. Best of luck to you. I think we've got a couple more minutes. Let's speak to the man trying to defend the title, Harry Platten. You did an absolutely brilliant job to take the win last year. You confident you can go back to back?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, it's this, like Aaron said, it's Kartmasters. Anything can happen. As we've seen in previous races, people going from the back to the front. So let's just try and hit the front and win the race.
Best of luck to you. Let's go now down and speak to someone we've spoke to as a winner already today, Kai Hunter. He's going to be going off row number 6. Thomas Fleming, you'll see, he was on the podium earlier there in the 3. Kai, good to see you again. A few rows back this time, but yeah, you think you can make some progress?
Well, I hope so. I'm not really looking for anything in this one. I won the road tax one. That's all I really wanted to do. But if I can get a podium or even win it, that'll be amazing.
Only 2 drivers have ever done the double. Is it going to be 3?
Well, we'll see.
It's going to be a tough race out there, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. Anything can happen, so, well, we'll just see what happens, yeah.
Best of luck to you, Kai Hunter. He's going to be going off row 6, and we'll grab a very quick word. Lucas Ellingham, done a really good job here for the Jack Dex team up on row 6. Confident you can make some progress here?
Yeah, I think it's been a good weekend, keeping it up there, ready to be able to fight for the win. It's like... Well, yeah, that's all there is, isn't it?
Well, we'll let you get set because we're being told to clear the grid. If you just come with me, cameraman, let's start walking down the grid. We'll give Henry and DJ a few more seconds. You can see there are the drivers in the karts getting ready to go. We are building up. We're just a few seconds away now. Final words of wisdom from the mechanics. Let's now hand back to Henry and DJ up in the commentary box for our Senior X30 Grand Prix.
Thank you, Chris. Race number 65, the last of Kartmasters 2022. Anthony Jordan, have we saved the best to last? Karts on their rolling lap. Here is your Senior X30 starting lineup. Pole position, Callum Bradshaw and his Strawberry Racing teammate Aaron Walker alongside him. Reggie Dewey and Gus Lawrence go from row number 2.
Bart Harrison and Harry Platten, the reigning GP, wanting to retake it from Evan Gilter, the French driver, with Thomas Fleming alongside.
Row number 5, Oliver Greenall and Caden McQueen. Newly crowned Senior Rotax GP plate winner Kai Hunter and Lucas Ellingham on row number 6.
Harvey Rybury and Brad Pinnell take row 7. From Marcus Littlewood and Alessandro Serenetti take row 8.
Row number 9, Brandon Templeton and Oliver Greetham. Row 10, Matthew Higgins and Harry Cottrell.
Jamie Day and Charlie Lamb take row 11 from Calais Atkins and Marcus Luzio on row 12.
Reece Newburn and JP Slater go from row 13. Kyan Gohill and TKM driver Joe Fowler on row 14.
Alves Rodella on row 15 with Rory Cuff alongside. Oscar Joyce and Jude Ferrenho round out row 16.
Louis Johnson Cool and Harvey Keeble go from row 17. Morgan Porter and TKM's Lee Whittingham on row number 18. So, in this race, the defending champion is Harry Platten. Aaron Walker was your 2020 Junior X30 GP plate winner. Jamie Day, your 2017 Minimax Grand Prix winner. Callum Bradshaw, your 2016 Junior X30 winner. Morgan Porter, a double Kartmasters champion. Oliver Greenall's a former champion. Kai Hunter's a reigning champion. Will go around again. This field, absolutely chock full. Kai Hunter has just won the Senior Rotax GP plate. You've got Alessandro Serenetti, and he finished 8th in this event a year ago. Lucas Ellingham 7th in this event a year ago. Thomas Fleming is 3rd in this last year's Senior X30 British Championship, 9th in this event a year ago. Harvey Ryby was 3rd a year ago as a junior. Reggie Dewey, Mr. Excitement, 3rd in this race last year, just in front, or just behind, the current British Open champion, Gus Lawrence. Oliver Greenall, the last time he was at Kartmasters, 2019, he won in Mini X30. Morgan Porter, your 2017 OK Junior and 2020 Senior Rotax GP plate winner. He's also the 2020 British Senior Rotax champion. In X30, we've got O plates. We have got Iame International finalists. Marcus Luzio finished 4th in the Iame International final as a junior last year. Aaron Walker, he won the Iame I Games in Junior X30 in 2020. Champions all around, Anthony Jordan, 65th and final race of Kartmasters 2022. They're in the tram lines. They come to the lights. Lights are out. We're off and racing one more time.
Great start from the front row, but a better start from Reggie Dewey there. He gets the cut off there and moves up into P3. Holds on there as Gus Lawrence comes through into 4th place. Into 5th place, I should say. Those two have got tension. They had tension last year. They started in the same places last year. And this time around, it's going to repeat itself. Down in towards hairpin number 1. Clean breakaway then. Dewey into 2nd place as Bart Harrison defends. Rob Platten on the outside of Gus Lawrence, the O plate. They squeeze each other. Everyone gets through as Calais Atkins goes through a spin, or not a spin, but a little wide on the grass area. And Reggie Dewey, privateer, takes the lead of this GP final.
Into Bobby Game corner for the first time. It's Dewey from Walker, from Bradshaw. They come around the Mike Wilson complex for the first time. 36 drivers here, representing England, representing Scotland, representing Italy, representing France, representing Jamaica, the United Arab Emirates, Wales, Ireland, Italy. International style racing and an international quality event, and Reggie Dewey, Mr. Excitement, has the lead from Aaron Walker.
This is good stuff from these drivers here. Now as they exit onto the Litchfield Bridge, they'll come down the hill now in towards hairpin number 1. Big look over the shoulder, and Dewey defends critically there. Dewey defends early doors, and Aaron Walker tries to go around the outside, and instantly Aaron Walker's like, come on, what are you doing? I said, I'm defending my line. I'm doing what I need to do.
But Reggie Dewey, as anybody knows, he does his own thing.
He does.
And to heck with what anyone else thinks
of that.
That's the way he's going to win. It's been him and the family against the world in karting. They've run as privateers for a long time. Reggie Dewey, he entered the TKM O plate. He entered the TKM O plate in 2018. He's ever did one meeting in TKM. He won the O plate. He's got a lot of fans here in the grandstands. He's always spectacular. And He's coming under pressure. Bart Harrison for the Mick Barrett Racing Team in kart number 77. Youngest driver in the class, currently leading the British Championship in this division. Bart Harrison, he was the 2021 CIK FIA Academy selection. And here comes a move. There goes Aaron Walker, and Dewey has to let Bart Harrison through as well. It's now Walker, Dewey, and here comes Gus Lawrence.
And it goes down the inside.
And Lawrence wastes no time
Not at all.
passing his good old mate Reggie Dewey.
Yes, exactly. I'll be like, right, you're behind me now. That's it. Stay there.
No, that's where thou shalt stay.
Yes, indeed. Bart Harrison there goes for the race lead. Aaron Walker has to concede, but fights back immediately. And here comes Gus Lawrence down the inside. So now Lawrence up into P2. So this is now chopped and changed a fair bit now. Out of the final corner, back across the start-finish line. New race order. Walker, Lawrence, Harrison, Dewey, Platten, Bradshaw, McQueen, Greenall, Giltaire, and Ellingham. Now the top 10. Aaron Walker back to the lead.
Walker's defending, and here comes Reggie Dewey back at the inside of Harrison for the third place as they plummet across the bridge and down the hill. Evan Giltaire with the new fastest lap, 57.790. And who is this going around the outside? Well, of course it's going to be Reggie Dewey. Of course it's going to be Reggie Dewey. And do you know what? Oh, there's a wheel. There's a wheel and a rear axle assembly there at the top of our screen. A cart pulling off the side of the circuit. We'll get a number check on that next time around. But that was lucky that the wheel come up with the driver is up and out of their cart, looking down rather forlornly.
It's a BMR driver.
Well,
is that Harry Platten?
it's Charlie Lamb.
Oh.
Charlie Lamb. Somebody has gone through the barriers coming out of the second hairpin. That's the number 12 cart of Marcus Luzio. So the driver that finished 6th as a junior in this event a year ago is out of the race. Here we go, bottom of the lead as they cross the start-finish line. This is at 80 miles an hour, ladies and gentlemen.
Elizabeth Waldron Dunn is my new favourite commentator. Pass the Reggie on the left-hand side.
Superb. Excellent. Well, yeah. Right, hang on.
Fair play, Elizabeth. Fair play.
You've reduced both commentators to start round. And there he goes again round the left-hand side. And now he says go. Now he says move forward. But look at this. And who's this? This is Caden McQueen in the kart number 6, the Mad Croc Promotions driver trying to go around the outside. And there's a whole host of people. Who's in this league group? Jamie Day is in there. In kart 24 for the... He's running as a privateer, I think, with the KR Sport team, maybe. Greenall's in there. The number 64 Fusion kart. Air Force One is in there. Aaron Walker exits stage left at Bobby Game Corner. He runs wide, loses about a dozen places.
So, another lap. Another million changes in Senior X30 at the front.
And a new race leader, and it's Reggie Dewey and his old mate Gus Lawrence right behind him.
Oh, dear me. So Dewey leads from Lawrence, Platten, McQueen, Walker, Ellingham, Day, Serenetti, Harrison and Bradshaw now down into P10. This is a big shake-up now, less than 10 minutes to go, but I suspect we've got about a million and more overtakes coming. Reggie Dewey goes defensive into hairpin 1.
Lucas Ellingham is closing in.
Yeah.
In the Jack Dex Racing number 99. Serenetti is there. In the premium karting number 96. Harrison, who was leading, is down to 9th. Bradshaw, who started right at the front, is down to 10th. Greenall has slipped back to 11th. There is the number 15 of Walker trying to come back on McQueen. And Ellingham goes round the outside. Slim Shady style of the both of them.
Warning flag for Dewey. That may be for excessive defending, but we're not sure.
No, excessive excitement.
Excessive excitement. Mr. Excitement. Yeah, excessive excitement. But there we go then. Out of the final corner once again. Clear breakaway now. And it's the 3 drivers who were on the clear breakaway last year. 2021 is repeating itself.
Turn the clock back. It's Gus Lawrence to the inside. Air Force One. Harry Platten on the outside. Reggie Dewey in the middle. And they all come off the bridge. It's Lawrence, Dewey, Platten with Walker, Ellingham, McQueen, and then Serenetti and Bradshaw right behind them. Into hairpin number 1. This is kart racing. This is why we love this sport.
We love this sport dearly. And again, Reggie just saying, come on, let's just go, because Lawrence is breaking away. Obviously, Gus Lawrence has won here in the past. He's got that O plate. The Iame O plate was held here last year in September, so he knows how to win in an incident on the short chute. The 75 has gone round, and the 42, is that the S8 kart?
It's the S8 racing kart of Harry Cottrell and the Dan Holland racing number 75 of Matthew Higgins. Oliver Greetham has retired, so has Charlie Lamb. Marcus Luzio has had that spin, but he's still running. We've got 34 karts still out there. And here comes Harry Platten, the GP plate, looking to defend his title. 9 people have defended their title in Kartmasters history. Can Platinum be the 10th for the BMR restart team?
Let's find out then. 7.5 minutes to go. Rory Cuff with the fastest lap of the race now. 57.20. Big dive down the inside there for Callum Bradshaw. That was on Lucas Ellingham. He gains another place there, moving up into P5. As again, look at Lawrence there. He's trying to shake them off.
Well, I'm not sure. No, do you know what? Because of that accident earlier on, there's a lot of dust and grass on the racing line. And he didn't want to be the first person over it to sort of get red and crap on his tyres.
Smart driving then from Lawrence, thinking at 75 miles an hour.
Yep, but and there's so here come the top 3, the top 4, the top 5, the top 6. Bradshaw playing himself back into contention. It's now beginning to spread out a little bit. 7 minutes to go, so we're past half distance. The order: Lawrence, Platten, Dewey, Walker, Bradshaw. The top 5: Ellingham, McQueen, Serenetti, Day and Harrison, the rest of the top 10. Then it's Keeble from Greenall, Littlewood, Giltaire, Fleming and Harvey Ryby, with Morgan Porter from the back of the grid. Morgan Porter up 18 places to 17th on the track at the moment. Pennell, Slater and Kalai Atkins, who's just set a new fastest lap, rounding out the top 20.
Well then, 6.5 minutes to go. Plenty of time left in this race.
Oh, and there's a collision out of the screen. That's Evan Giltaire in the air. Giltaire in the air, like he just don't care. And he's come back down in cart number 28, but he's okay.
Oh, and another spin.
Oh, there's another spin, and that is at the Fullerton S's.
It's the 44.
That is Rory Cuff out of the race.
It looked like a bit about a racing cart, so if it is...
It was 41 of Rory Cuff, I think.
Right. Well... Reset.
Reset. 6 minutes to go. Fleming and Giltaire collide, then Cuff spun backwards. Platten chasing Lawrence. Dewey hot on his heels. But Gus Lawrence has got that break. Now, here are the 2 Strawberry Racing teammates, Aaron Walker and Callum Bradshaw. Bradshaw's just set a new fastest lap of the race. 5.5 minutes to go. The top 5 are now breaking clear. Ellingham in 6 under pressure. There goes Bradshaw past his teammate. Walker will tuck in. I think now, Anthony, we're going to see some calm. We're going to see these 4 drivers try and work together because Lawrence is pulling away.
Oh, and another kart going slowly off the short chute. It looked like the number 5 seed. Is there a 5 out there? It was a Dan Holland race car. Actually, I think it was the number 3. I think it was Thomas Fleming.
Yeah, Fleming's had a rough couple of laps. Kai Hunter has retired the number 95 kart. Matthew Higgins. So 2 Dan Holland racing karts out of the way. Hunter and Higgins. No double for Kai Hunter.
I've got to say, I don't think this is over at the front yet. If you were worried that Gus Lawrence was getting away, or excited that Gus Lawrence was getting away, one or the other, Platten is closing in at quite a rate of knots, and they will start battling as Caden McQueen dives down the inside, or tries to dive down the inside of the 96 of Alessandro Serenetti, fails to do so. But now, if those 2 do start scrapping, Reggie Dewey will have the chance to close back in, but he has the number 25 of Callum Bradshaw right behind him, and he is closing in, and Bradshaw will go for the move.
Yes, he absolutely will. So, Reggie Dewey and Callum Bradshaw's chance of winning this race now rest with Reggie Dewey, believe it or not. If Reggie just lets Callum go, because Callum is quicker at this point, then he can just tuck in. He checks behind him, so he knows there's someone pushing him along. Do you know what? Bradshaw says, I'm not convinced that. Now I'm going to push you, I'm going to push you, I'm going to push you, and now I'm going to pass you. Yeah. And Dewey lets him. And now Dewey will return the favour. He'll return the favour. He'll get that nose cone right on the rear bump of the number 25 kart and try and work with the Strawberry Racing driver, because Air Force One is primed for takeoff. Harry Platten has caught Gus Lawrence.
Yes, he has quite a rate of knots. And now into hairpin number 2. No moves here. He's just going to stay behind. There's still 3.5 minutes left of this final. Plus that 1 lap, plenty of time to get this done. So Platten can just sit there and just do a bit of studying for the next lap and then think, where's going to be the best place?
He's not going to wait too long, though. So we're going to see Platten now. It'll be interesting to see if Harry Platten looks over his shoulder coming onto this straight. That'll be him judging to see where his nearest rivals are. No looking over the shoulder just yet. We go through the first corner. He's content to push Gus Lawrence at the moment. Will he look to the inside? No. He's still waiting. So he'll now assess the situation. if he thinks that Lawrence is quick enough to keep... no, he's not.
There he goes.
Mirror signal manoeuvre. Platten to the inside on Lawrence, takes the race lead. And this is going to bring Bradshaw, Walker and Dewey back into play.
Lawrence wasn't ready for that. That's an unusual place
Well,
for
we
someone
weren't
to
ready for that.
Well, no, we weren't ready for that. I don't think anyone was ready for that. But
And that's the key.
yes.
That's what Harry was hoping.
Yeah.
And it worked.
It did indeed work. Now he might have to defend going into the Fletchers. No, he stays on the racing line. So they did lose time, of course, but they didn't lose much time. It was enough time, though, to allow Bradshaw to think that he's got a chance of maybe winning this. Dewey has dropped off the back here now, so full waft isn't in order here.
Yeah, but maybe Reggie's saving a bit of tyre.
Maybe.
But, so is this the case of when on Friday, when everybody else went out on wet tyres, Reggie went out on slick tyres? You said it to me, Anthony. You said Reggie Dewey has used his slick tyres for one more race than everybody else. His tyres are a little bit older because everybody else absolutely ruined their wet tyres.
Yes. I bet Reggie Dewey was really wishing that this final was wet.
Oh, if it was wet, he pin the GP plate on the Dewey. That's what he'd be playing. But it's not. It's dry. It's hot. It's sunny. And the action is hotter than ever. It's Platten, Lawrence closing in his Bradshaw. I mean, we had the wave. I wonder what Callum has got planned if he catches the top two at the start. I got a feeling that the adrenaline isn't surging quite as much with Bradshaw at the moment. Platten has the race lead. Lawrence second, Bradshaw closing in third. Only one of these drivers at the front, at the top, only one of the top four has never won a GP plate. That is Gus Lawrence. He is running in second position. Platten won this event last year. Bradshaw won in 2016 in Junior X30. Walker, who was there in fourth place, won the Junior Walker won the Junior X30 plate in 2020. Meanwhile, further back, Harrison is 6th, McQueen is 7th, Jamie Day is 8th, Porter is 9th, Serenetti rounds out your top 10. Keeble, Ryby, Ellingham, Littlewood and Slater complete your top 15. Then it's Greenall, Johnson Cool, Atkins, Rodella, Ferniehow and Bradley Pennell. Giltaire, Newburn, Fowler, Templeton, Joyce, Gohill, Whittingham, Luzio, Fleming your top 30. Cuff and Cottrell, the last two carts still running.
There we go then. Platten has now closed back on to... Oh no, it's Gus Lawrence has now latched onto the back of Platten as they go over the start-finish line. Now 20 seconds left on the timer. Bradshaw's just sitting there. Bradshaw's in a prime position right now. He's at a good distance that he won't get involved with anything that happens between the two of them, but he's at just the right distance that he can capitalise on when it happens between the two of them.
And he's going quicker than them because he just set a new fast lap of the race. It's between these three now. Walker and Dewey are no longer factors. They are too far back. The clock strikes 0 for the last time in Kartmasters 2022, and the defending begins. Platten to the inside. Now Bradshaw is there. Lawrence is in a sticky situation. Does he attack? Does he defend? If he attacks, he's going to be susceptible. There's a lot of grass on the inside line there. That could be a factor as well. Into the Michael Wilson complex for the penultimate time.
Here we go then, as they exit through. No changes in the top three this time around. They'll exit the final corner. Air Force One sees the last lap board and proceeds to taxi to the runway. Here we go. And out of the bridge section they go. Gus Lawrence looked like he was going to go for the move, but he goes defensive from Bradshaw. Yellow flags in the final section. I don't know if that's going to play a factor in this race.
It will.
Oh, it definitely will.
It's a premium karting entry. It's, I think, Louis Johnson cool. So the drivers don't know that. The drivers don't know it. Bradshaw saying, come on, Lawrence, push. And Gus Lawrence is going, hang on a sec. And this is going to get tasty. Well, there you go, Harry Platten. Thanks to Gus Lawrence and Callum Bradshaw. They're not going to be happy with one another. But Harry Platten, Air Force One, is about to defend his title. Bradshaw around the outside. Here comes Walker up the inside. Bradshaw and Lawrence collide.
Oh, big crash. A cart's rolled there, and I'm not sure who it was, but it's not going to affect this man here. It's going to be Platten who takes the GP plate, completely unaware of what's happened in the background. Walker crosses in second. Reggie Dewey crosses in third. And who was it? It was, I think it was Bradshaw who rolled the cart.
So Harry Platten becomes the 10th driver to defend successfully his GP plate title. Aaron Walker finishes in second place. Reggie Dewey on the podium again. The officials are with Callum Bradshaw. Gus Lawrence is up and out of his cart. And we'll run down the rest of the order. Bart Harrison finishes 4th. 5th for Caden McQueen. 6th is Jamie Day. Morgan Porter 7th. 8th for Harley Keeble. Harvey Ryby and Alessandro Serenetti round out the top 10. Then it's Littlewood, Ellingham, Slater, Atkins, Furleyhow, Rodella, Giltaire, Pennell, Newburn and Templeton.